Tarot 777. Hello, hello, welcome to the channel to everyone. Remember, Sagittarius, to make sure your notification bell is on so that you will get all of the notifications that Truth Goddess Tarot is available to give you a message for the day. Also, remember, guys, share the messages. I need my shares to go up because I need more people to know about Truth Goddess Tarot 777 channel, as well as this channel in particular, right? Just for Sagittarius Tarot and just for Pisces. We work very hard over here. We put in a lot of energy and time, as well as love. So do your part. If you would like to be a member, the description box is there. There are benefits when you are in a higher ranking. Like anything else, you know, the ranking where it's, I think it's like $5. That's basically the level to just say to show your support. I appreciate that, guys. So let's move on and let's see what is in your energy today. Yesterday was the full moon, or black, what do they call it? A blood moon in Pisces. So that will continue on. So let's find out what else is happening in your energy today on this 8th day, right? Because that's a cycle, as well as that number 8. And that's also, I would say, Scorpio energy, where things are being revealed. That's also what's happening in this energy. There are no more hidden secrets about life. Neptune, it's about dreaming. It's about your fantasies and your desires. So let's continue. What is the message for Sag today? Because give me a message. Okay. Oh, this is about your spirituality and the practicality that you bring to that. When spirituality is you guys watching me, learning about who you are inside and out. Hit the like button. Thank you, guys. All right. I don't know what happened to the hype button. I don't know if that was just something that they were trying out for like a week, I think it was. I thought it was something they would continue on, but it don't seem that they have. So with that, just make sure you share the messages, guys. I feel like that's really important when you share the messages, because, you know, there's a loophole to everything. And that's why I always tell you guys to make sure you share my messages. Right. Now, your hard work will pay off, right? That will happen for you. This came out yesterday. Now, hard work will pay off, but there's something that you might have to alter, like adjustments, like anything else. It's something you might have to tweak. I want to find out something about. One more card, Spirit. One more. Okay. Well, of course, they gave me 2. The same thing. So, you know what, guys? They keep showing the same card, at least so far. They want you to get it in your spirit and in your soul and in your mind. Let me see who's in the chat. To believe in the impossible, right? To believe in the impossible. Let me take a look here. Because there's something, it must be something that you guys are, you know, working on, something that you still need to be convinced that it'll work. Because they're saying a new start is coming. I like that. A new start is coming. So it's about trusting your intuition. And it's with this I think it is. What is it? Is it Uranus and Pisces? I have to double check. But Uranus, is it Uranus? I think it is. Let me double check. It really can put you in a position where you might doubt. You might just doubt some stuff. Like, because with Pisces can give off the illusion that things may not be what they appear, or things may be going in a direction that you cannot see. That's the illusion of Pisces, Neptune energy. And it's Neptune, I mean, excuse me, Pisces also rules Jupiter, which is also your energy, Sag. So you may have been seeing things. Oh, and with this energy, you guys may be dreaming a lot. You may be having a lot of dreams. You might want to learn to interpret your dreams. Pay close attention to your dreams, because the answers are in your subconscious mind. Go check out my website. That's what I do readings on, your subconscious mind. So there is something about your spirituality. And again, this is Neptune. That matter of fact, this is Pisces card here. So yeah, this energy is bringing about energy that makes you feel like maybe something is not working, but it can work if you're not doing what you're supposed to. But it's almost like spirit needs you guys to get into some sort of practical plan, a routine, something you need to do in order for things to happen. But what was the one card? The adjustments are required. So it's like you got to do something. Like, it sounds like you guys are doing something, but some things you might need to just change a bit around. It could be anything. It could be the room in your home. Because remember, the reading I did yesterday, guys, go check it out. I forget what energy is in your fourth house, but it still has to do with you making some changes, like altering something. And I don't think you guys, I don't know if you have a problem with doing that. You might be set in your ways, but it's something about changing something in order for something to become the reality that you want. It's not like you're getting a message that's saying, oh no, it's never going to work. They're saying, okay, yeah, keep doing what you're doing. And again, here we go with this Pisces energy. And it's going to be for the next 6 months. Right? And so let's just clarify. What is the adjustment that they need to make? Oh, okay. Call me every day. Okay. So this person wants you to call them every day. Somebody wants you to call them. This is somebody who needs to make some changes. Now, this is an emperor. This is somebody who comes in the energy of being very confident and powerful. What other adjustments? Well, okay, you may need to make adjustments to a connection. Oh, well, I don't think you will. You won't. Okay, this might be a person who, this is an emperor. Or the emperor is somebody that shows a sense of maturity, stability, confidence. Somebody that's more or less like in charge. Okay. It looks like this person wanted to or needs to adjust their obsession with going back to someone or lying to someone that they were obsessed with in a partnership. That jumped right out. See, that slid right out. The Ten of Swords. Yeah, this is somebody that this came out yesterday. The Three of Swords. Yeah. See, this is about somebody's when somebody's obsessed, guy, I did the Gemini reading. Go watch that reading, because there's tidbits of things in that energy that I can speak about, but I won't because the reading is already up there. It's like this is somebody who has this control issue. This person has a tendency to lie, to pretend. They're a Capricorn, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. More than likely, they're an Aries, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Capricorn in their chart. Seven of Swords. Okay, so this person had to make some adjustments regarding, I guess, the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles is in an upright about lying and not seeing or holding back. Let me turn this down. So it's like this person. So, Sag, here it is. I'm doing too many things at one time. Okay, turn that down. So we have a person with the Seven of Swords, and we have these swords out here. So this is a person who, they didn't want you to see that they were wearing a mask, and they had an obsession with someone. Somebody that was very toxic. The Two of Cups. Who's this Two of Cups? Who's this Two of Cups? So we have an individual out here, an Emperor. Okay, let's find out what we need to know about this Two of Cups. What is it that we needed to know about the Two of Cups? Self-worth. So this person got into a connection, I imagine, feeling that it would give them a sense of, like, this person, they feel like they're codependent. So they got into a relationship to make them feel some sort of way. Okay, getting into a partnership with you would give them a sense of self-worth. Ha! Two of Swords. Okay. Okay, Spirit is saying this person is going to be lying. They're not going to tell you the truth. Pentacles. So to be with you, despondent. Let's see. Looks like somebody has lost it, or they want you to. I feel like this. It seems like this is somebody who just wanted you to act in a certain way. Despondent. Okay, it made them feel a certain way. Listen to your external soul. Tune into and learn to trust it. Okay. So Spirit wants you to trust your intuition, because this is somebody who doesn't want you to see that really they're wearing a mask, and they want you to believe that they're serious. They're a boss. They're a leader. We need to find out about this Emperor. Because when I see the Emperor nowadays, I don't necessarily think they're a boss. Because, you know, you got perpetrators, charmers. Here it is. Charmers. And really a hidden enemy. Who's somebody who drinks a lot. Heavy drinking. Liquor. That they use their charm. And they're really for the streets. And really, they need sexual healing. And they're too demanding. So that's what I'm saying. This is somebody who is depressed. This Emperor is not the true Emperor. They're into other things and they're uninspired. So a partnership in a connection with someone that they was wearing a mask with. And the Queen of Pentacles looks like it's you. Looks like it's you to me, male or female. So this person only feels worthy if they're with someone that has or carries a certain status. That's all, y'all. This person sounds like a one big bum. That's what they sound like to me, Sag. A bum. And I don't care. Oh, look at that. Emperor. A bum. Hit the like button, guys. 33 people in here. Hit the like button. Emperor. Sacrifice. They're angry. So this person is heartbroken because all around them, they wanted things to be around them. They had broken promises. They made someone a main lady. So I need you guys definitely to go watch is it the Gemini? It's another reading. It's another reading that talks about the characteristics of narcissistic people and DL people, especially DL men. DL men. That's why I need you guys to go to Truth Goddess Tarot. I can't remember the sign I did it for. But this is what you guys need to understand. I keep saying I have a separate channel that I do other energies, but I also do general readings on that channel too. What you have to understand, when you are guided to listen to a message, it just because it doesn't say Sagittarius written all over it, doesn't necessarily mean it's not for you. Because we have all these energies going through us. It's just to what degree, but it still is an energy that a message can resonate with you. It doesn't have to have the word Saggy written all over it. I love this channel. It's specifically for you. It is. This is specifically for you. But I want you guys to open your mind. You're a Sag. Expand that mind. Go over to Truth Goddess Tarot. Support that channel. If you're supporting this channel, you should be supporting the other channel. Because you have an ascendant sign. You have a moon sign. I have all that over there. It'll come together. Although I do a very good job of giving you the message over here because it's specifically for you. But I want you to also look more into your chart. And then you'll be like, okay, I must do an excellent job over here. But I want you guys to go over there too. Because I know one of those readings, I gave a full breakdown of the DL man. And there are characteristics that in this reading, it's not coming out. Two of Cups. Because if you look at the Two of Cups, this could be, this Two of Cups could very well be two men waiting. Nothing, holding on to hope, not taking action. So this person has been waiting around to reconcile, hoping that things would turn around for them. See, this is the thing, guys. Obsession, it's not cute. The message I did for you guys yesterday, you see how obsessed they are. A player, a Capricorn. See? They're a player. They're obsessed. They're toxic. They want to reconcile. They're waiting. See, underneath the mask of this person is somebody that is really waiting for you to come to them. This is a player. Most players, or so they call themselves, or people who are very insecure with who they really are. See, and that's the other thing about a player. This is why vanity. They're not pure. And it's all but a setup. That's all it is. It's just a setup. This person is obsessed with you, and you may think, well, someone is obsessed with me. They must really like me. No, not really. No, they have mental illness problems. They have mental problems. They're on the internet checking you out. because they get a kick out of, you know, watching you. And they find joy because really deep down inside, this person is so depressed. As I said, even before this card came out, they're depressed. Yeah. And they're easily triggered. They're triggered because of us, you and them. And they feel like they've waited so long, long. And it's all because this person is a narcissist and they're sociopath and they like control. See, it's not about love. It's not. This person or you may travel to Texas. Beautiful place. But their attempt to do this won't work. The world card in reverse. No, they have not had any success. This person may have traveled to Texas with a lover who they waited for to reconcile with, right? But we're talking about you. Who was this person reconciling with? Memories. Jump right out. Memories of us. Secret. Memories of us. A secret. So this person has the thrill and the chase that turns them on. So Saggies, as long as you were in this person's face in a relationship or even a situationship or whatever it was, this person, you know, they're very temperamental. That's how you know they have mental problems, because they can't sit still. I need you guys to go check out Truth Goddess Tarot channel and watch the messages over there, the ones I just recently uploaded. And I'm going to tell you something about these people. People don't, I can't say a lot of people don't, but Ace of Wands, it's true. This person goes from person to person searching for a new beginning with this Ace of Wands, hoping to physically start a new beginning, hoping that if they do this, there will be some sort of success with them. Maybe you could help them create a project, because this person is a player, quote unquote. And players normally have hidden agendas. Something within 120 days, 4 months. This has all been coming out as far as a time frame. I like it because it's telling me about your time frame. That's the truth with the King of Swords here. This is about taking your authority back, being disciplined, standing on a higher ground with integrity, not allowing this person to come back into your life or at least entertain this energy. This person is posing as an emperor and they're not. I don't believe they are. I think they are what was that card out here? I never believe them. I can sense when this person is the real emperor. I know the difference. I know the difference between the King of Cups when they're really in love. I can tell when they're the real deal emperor, and this is a phony. The only thing I see with this person as being an emperor. Now, this emperor here, this emperor, to me, it doesn't feel like a new person. It really doesn't. It feels like somebody else. It feels like your past person posing. Maybe they've gotten wind of my readings and they know I talk about them like a dog. And I call them all kind of names and I tell the truth. And I say, you're nothing but a knight and a page. I notice. So this person feels offended. They feel offended because I know the truth about who they are deep down inside. It comes out, right? They keep coming out as pages and knights, mostly pages and mostly knights. Now they're trying to boss up with the emperor energy. Yeah, sure. Tell me about this emperor. So they're a liar. They're not an emperor. They're just, the only thing about this person is they're in, and I always tease them with the dog ears. This emperor is the fact that they are somebody that is mature in age on the physical plane, 3D, right? That's really the only thing about this person is true. Now, I did a reading and I don't know. I want to be sure. Because like I said, a lot of this energy can be very, very tricky. There's also someone, nah. This is a player. They're a player. This is somebody that's obsessed and they're waiting. They want a lot of control. This is somebody that's not sure of who they are and they hide behind the mask and they're suffering. These are signs of someone that has problems with their confidence, everything, their childhood, their sexuality, everything is wrong with this person. This is something that they would never want you to know about them. They have these memories. What are their memories? Let's find out. What are their memories? What is their memories about? Okay, Spirit said this person was waiting on you to come back and you didn't. See, they're unawakened. They've never changed. They're the same bum. I told y'all, they're coming out as an emperor. They're looking like a boss. They're not. I told you they were fake. And they're your twin flame. This is not your soulmate. This is not the person of the readings that I've done to talk about your soulmate and somebody new that you're going to be meeting. No, this bum camouflages herself and I'm good. I pull the wool from this bum's face every time because the veil is very thin. And if you have discernment, you can see through shit. I knew this was a freaking bum. I knew this was someone that wasn't real. This is someone that could be for some of you Saggies currently in your life right now. There are others. This is someone that's in your past. For others, it could be somebody that you're waiting on that's coming in your life and you need to do your research on them. Yeah, they pretend like they're very strong and confident and all of that, and they're not. Players normally are weak individuals. This person has a lot of healing to do. And they go out and search for women who their confidence is low. Maybe they're going through a tough time. They use women. That's why I want y'all to go another channel because I talk a lot about this person's, what's behind the scenes with this individual, what's in that mind, what makes them tick, and they don't like it. They don't like that I can pull the wool from over the veil of this clown, because this is a clown, really. This is a clown. This person will make your life miserable. If you haven't been with them, it will. It's going to slow down. You're going to feel like you're dying a slow death with this bozo. You are. So them trying to believe in the practicality of spirituality now that they know that you're somebody that's elevated your life, that you've transformed your life, Saggies. You see things in a better light. You understand yourself inside and out because you have done the self-care and the self-work on yourself. This person is not sure that you've done that. So they're going to come back around because they're a loser. This is why they were waiting and hoping, believing. See, it's about your self-worth. To connect with this person, you yourself would lose yourself in this person. They only gain their self-worth only when they're in a partnership. They don't know how to be alone to themselves. This is why they proclaim to be this player. No, they're a loser. Because people who love themselves, they know how to pick a person and move on. They don't have to juggle 1,000 people. Because people who normally do that, they really don't want a relationship. There's something they're hiding. They're hiding something. You do that kind of shit when you're in your 20s. And for my 20-year-old Saggies that's in the chart, young men and women, it's a normal process for a younger person to kind of feel their way in life. We all go through cycles, right? Every 10 years. Every 10 years, that's your playground to figure out what you want in your life, whether it's a relationship, your business, your career, whatever it is you decide to do. You have 10 years each decade. This person doesn't seem like they've ever gotten it right, because now they're trying to pretend like they're an emperor. Now, again, the only characteristics I see with this person being an emperor, it's not that they're a boss. No, they're not. They're just older. They're a clown. They're an imbecile who wasted time being a player, as they call themselves. But you see, real bosses would never get triggered because they've experienced life. And they know how to deal with women the right way. They understand the nature of human nature between men and women, not on a dysfunctional way. This person doesn't understand people in general. They think because they mess around and talk to multiple people that they have the scientific knowledge and ability to get people. They don't. Remember, they're moving around like a whole clown out here. See? Seven of Swords. A clown with a bozo hat and red shoes to match. This is who they are. They're not no freaking emperor. Only an age. That's it. Other than that, they're a clown. Look at them. Unawakened. Where's the other court? And they're a twin flame. So if you're a Sag who's already learned your lesson from this person, realize that it's time for you to continue to elevate yourself, because I'm telling you, they get a thrill and a kick out of trying to make somebody feel crazy, despondent. This came out for the Queen of Pentacles. Now, this is a twin flame. This Queen of Pentacles is somebody that showed themselves self-love and care. Someone that's very loyal, true, down to earth. Somebody that's into divination, spirituality. Some of them could be readers like me, right? So this person is having these memories, and it's all secretly behind the scenes. They don't want you to know that they're coming back into your life is only to try to make you feel or go crazy. This person's, remember, it's almost like somebody measuring their self-worth based on how many people they can mind F. This is how immature this person is. So if you're not in the fold, they don't feel good. So it kind of says a lot about how really you messed this person up mentally. You've done it. Whether you knew it or not, you did it. Because this person can't move on from you. That's why they're depressed and crying. They want to see you like that. And in reality, they get a kick out of doing this to many women. Because this person has a self-hate for women. They don't like women. This is how I know they're also DL. They don't like women. People tend to think because a man plays around with many women that they're this great big player. No, because real heterosexual men understand their sexuality and they know who they are, and they select a woman, and that's what it is. Because none of us are perfect. You're not going to get perfection. Down low men tend to have this fake way of looking for the perfect person. There is no such thing. The closest that you're going to get to perfection, if you're a heterosexual man looking for a woman, is an empress. Because the empress has been through it all and understands it all. But a man that's on a DL, they make excuses time after time. There's never anybody good enough. And you came into this person's life as an empress. Men, you're in the empress energy. This bozo is not you. If you're a low vibrational Sag, yeah, that bozo is you. But this person is somebody, this is what they do. They go around and they reconnect with people. They act like they're in love. Hey, I'm so sorry. How have you been? I miss you. I'd like to see you. All of that, the whole game. This is why Spirit is telling you to listen to your intuition. People don't change overnight, guys. They just don't. They do not change. They don't. Some people never change. And it came in a crossing position. They're not serious about any relationship. This person likes to live open. They do. They like living open, and that's great. The problem with people like this person is that they want to involve women as a cover-up because they really don't like women. They actually hate women. And that's the truth, guys. They don't like women. They don't like women. Clarified up 120 days, 4 months. What is it that Sag needs to know? The Five of Pentacles. Somebody's lost something. Somebody is going through a hardship. It could be anybody. It could be you or anybody else. Looks like, I told y'all, look what they came out as. Look, put it in the chat. What did they come out as? What did I tell y'all they were going to come out as? I told you they are an imposter. I told y'all, look. Told you. Imposter. Come out as knights and cups that wants to juggle. I told y'all. So within the next 4 months, that's the reading, by the way, Sag. This person is trying to come back into your life like a kid, like somebody that doesn't have a care in the world. And they don't. This is how they live their life, trying to make decisions based on who they can get over on. And it's mainly women because they have an affinity for men. They like men. This is the type of energy that would never really disrespect a man. They won't. That's DL men. They have a charm and a passion for men. Think about the person you were with, Saggies. They had a true honor for a man, but disrespected women. That's a man that's on the DL. Because real men don't disrespect women. This person grinned and smiled when they were with the man, and with you, they were calling you all kind of things. Everything but the name the Most High gave you. And treated you like dirt. I know because I have 3 channels to back it up. This person is definitely on the DL, and they don't want you to know that. So if you reconnect with this person, because they're drunk too. See, Pisces. A lot of Pisces can have problems with drinking and drugs. They stay in their mind like a kid. This person couldn't commit to, they don't commit to nothing. They live like a pauper, a child with a lost cause. They don't know nothing. I don't care. I told y'all this person was not an emperor. And boom, the first card that came out after the bum card was this. This is who they are. They are what you call a one-dawn wannabe player, Casanova, who's broke, who has nothing to offer. This person does this a lot. They go around trying to figure out who they can play with. This person is very demonic, guys. There's energies attached to this person. This is why they do it. It makes them feel alive because they're not. They're in a shell. But that demonic energy controls them. This is why they can oscillate between men and women and really love men. I mean, love men more than they do women. And if you're a female Sag, you're walking into a trap. If you've experienced the connection with this person, trust your intuition. They are the same demon who goes around coming across like they mean what they're saying, but behind the closed scenes, they don't have work, they don't have a place to live. Whoever it was, even if this Knight of Cups is somebody that they accepted into their home. So 4 months ago, or 4 months going forward, somebody is going to accept a connection with somebody that's kind of, assed out. And what they're going to find is a demon behind that, understanding, kind, open-hearted energy. No, this person is really somebody that's very demonic. They have sunken eyes. Look in the eyes. It tells everything you need to know about somebody. This is why they stay and they are under judgment. because this is what they've been doing. And demons are normally jealous when you reveal the truth about who they are, because they're arrogant and they hide behind a mask. Narcissistic people can't stand it when people know the real deal about who they are. They don't like it. That is actually that's not their kryptonite. The kryptonite is you knowing the truth about who they are, and then they get exposed. I'm exposing them. They don't like that. That's the most embarrassing thing, because this person, remember, they like playing with the minds of women, especially. With men, they put them on a pedestal. That's not normal, guys. It's a healthy respect for both sexes if you're balanced. If you're unbalanced, unhealed, demonic, and you don't really know the truth about who you are, then you act out like this person. This is why you get easily triggered, because you don't know who you are. And this person doesn't. That's the read, guys. This person has been waiting, and they are waiting. But a lot of you guys have healed. You've provided yourselves self-love. I've been working on myself, and I'm recognizing the issues that I have been holding, that have been holding me back. I'm trying to heal myself by loving myself first. See, they know the game. They know the game. They probably watch tarot. I'm sure they do, because the spirituality and practicality came out. So that's somebody who does a lot of spying and watching, and they're coming in as if they understand your journey. They'll come in with the, oh, I'm sorry what happened between us. I've healed. Remember, the card clearly says it. Oh, I healed. I'm sorry I held back. I didn't show you the real me. This is who I am. I've elevated. See, they're coming in like, I'm really serious. I'm truly serious. I own a company. I'm a boss. I've been working. I'm controlling my temper. I know where I went wrong. But no, they wear a mask. This is not who they are. Only an age. That's the reading. This is a twin flame of yours. I recognize our connection was intense, and it still burns my soul. It's a connection that can never be broken, but it is one that must be balanced in order to move forward together. That's the hustle. They've been watching tarot. They've been doing their little homework. This person is lazy. They don't do too much work. You see the books, they don't shit. They don't do much. No way. No way. They do enough to come to you to tell you how much they've changed and how they feel about you and how sorry they are. They've been waiting on an opportunity to give you this line. That's the read, Sag. That is it. I'll be back. Remember, hit the like button, share. Tell other people about Truth Goddess Tarot. Oh, greed, as I stated. Chaos. If you let this person in your life, that's what you're going to have to deal with. Chaos and confusion. Because they're looking for a safe place with an empress. Sage advice. I've been thinking about our situation, and I'd like to offer a fresh perspective. I told you they're coming in with the games, guys. Don't buy it. That's the read.